Hey there, welcome to my office and to the 61st Chancery Chatter newsletter. Also, welcome to the Easter season. Happy Easter to you and to your families. I pray that you find it to be a glorious 50 days. Our transition from Lent into Easter has been quite glorious. We had a new baby that we welcomed into the family on March 28th. Little Ezra Joseph showed up and is doing well, and also was received into the body of Christ on April 16th through his baptism. So we have had a lot more noise and joy in the house, and I'm grateful for that. And would also be grateful for your prayers for our family as we navigate this new level of complexity in our home. Because of little Ezra Joseph, I've missed sharing a few things here through Chancery Chatter newsletters, including some of these photos here from the rite of election, as well as some of these photos here from the Chrism Mass, and especially here all the priests decked out in their sweet new chasubles. So thanks to all the people that made that purchase possible for the diocese. I think they look really good. And the only other thing to mention in the Just Happened section would be that Emma and I have been invited to multiple parishes recently to speak to groups, whether that be confirmation students or middle school students or high school students or whatever. And some of them, in fact, the parishes have even asked us to speak just via Zoom, which, of course, I'd way rather be in person, but considering the fact that we have a newborn at home, it's been really, really helpful for me to be able to just step out into the garage or go down to the basement and pop on to share the gospel with whatever age people I'm speaking with for a little bit, and then turn it back off and go back to my family without having to drive, a long ways to do so in an evening. So thank you so much to those parishes that have invited us, and if you want to invite us to do some sort of thing for your youth group, we'd be glad to do that. Just let us know. In the coming up section, you will find stuff about graduating seniors and how to collect their information. I have some links and some graphics there that you can share, you can print, you can however you want to do it, however you want to gather up the information is fine, but hopefully that's packaged well enough there for you to use. And same goes for the poster for summer missions. There's one poster that you can print and you can put it on the bulletin board or put it in the bulletin or share it however you want, but kind of all the information is packed right in one place for you to share with the young people at your parish. The only thing that is missing from that is a father-son fishing trip. And the reason it's missing is because we are just now sort of putting it together, but hopefully on June 9th, we will have a diocesan-wide father-son fishing trip with priests and dads, or maybe uncles or older brothers or godfathers or grandfathers or whatever, and their sons. And we will meet to just have an evening of leisure, of fishing, of eating, of praying. So that's the plan. I'll let you know more about that as it comes together. And lastly, at this time of year, I like to issue this sort of encouragement or suggestion. Every year on May 1st, on the Feast of St. Joseph the Worker, my family buys another tool to go into a toolbox for each child. So when they're first born, they get a toolbox. Each year they get an additional tool, and ideally we do some sort of project that incorporates that tool. So the kids, theoretically, are learning how to use the tools, and they're doing it with dad, and they're learning how to pray while they work, and then theoretically, when they're 18 and they leave the house, they have a sweet toolbox with tools in it that they actually know how to use and have great memories associated with. So I just shared that idea with you. Someone shared it with me many years ago, and I'm very grateful for that. Also, this time of year, we swap out the Regina Caeli for the Angelus. So I would suggest that to you to pick up that practice for the time being, the Regina Caeli, maybe at morning, noon, and night, or maybe whenever you can, once a day, it doesn't matter. But if you'd please pray that prayer with me and with Emma to ask the Lord for more harvesters in the harvest, more laborers in the vineyard, because we still need 4 more missionaries for Totus Tuus, 4 men specifically. We still, of course, need more seminarians and more priests to serve our diocese, and we need more people who are willing to follow Jesus more closely as a disciple, and then in turn serve him in whatever way God is calling them in their own parish. So hopefully all these efforts combined, paired up with the prayer of the Regina Caeli, we could bring about even more and more faith in the Diocese of Dodge City, more people with hearts on fire for him. That would be my goal, my sincere hope. So I think that's it for today. Thanks so much. Bye.